Hello friends and welcome to another video of TravelTECH. Now in this video I'm going to show you my favorite top 5 apps for our Digipad. Now many of you may already have seen these apps and many of you already may have installed them in your Digipad. But even then I just want to go back and give you a recap or a rewind of the best top 5 apps you can have for your Digipad. And if you're someone who is a new follower to my channel, you may not have seen these apps or you might have missed them out somehow. And if you have, do make sure you watch this video and get to know the best top 5 apps which you can use for your Digipad without any worry. And once you start using these apps, it will give you a completely new look, a new feel and a new functionality to your Digipad which you had not experienced till now. So let's get started. So the first app and the first and foremost important app which all of you Digipad users must and should have in your Digipad is the ES File Manager or the ES File Explorer app. Now if you have this app, you will be able to view your Digipad's internal storage, your memory card, all those important details. You can access them easily, just like how you access them in your smartphone. In the same way, you can access the files and storage of your Digipad and make any changes, any cut, paste or any deleting. You can do all that. And the greatest advantage of the ES File Manager is that will help you uninstall any of the apps which you have installed in your Digipad and you are not using them anymore. That is one of the finest use of ES File Manager. And of course, the second most important use of this ES File Manager is that you can connect your smartphone to the Digipad wirelessly using the ES File Manager. So let's just go ahead and I'll show you a bit of a showcase of the first app of this video, that is the ES File Explorer or the ES File Manager. So as soon as you click on the ES File Manager, it is going to access the SD card of your Digipad, and make sure you just go and click on the home page button. So here in the home page, it is going to give you a complete review of the apps and the files available in the Digipad storage. It is going to give you a section wise detail such as images, music, movies, documents, apps and particularly. So there is a separate definition for the SD card and the external SD card as well. So it gives you the detailed complete information and you can access any of these internal storage or the memory card easily. And of course you can connect your smartphone with the Digipad wirelessly using the FTP option that is available in the ES File Manager. Once you go into the settings, here you can see there is an FTP button. So if you click on that FTP, you can access the smartphone files, the files available in your smartphone that you can be accessed wirelessly on the Digipad, and you can copy and paste the files between them. And of course, if you head on to the app section, once you go ahead into apps, you can also uninstall any of the apps which are installed in your Digipad easily and within a matter of few seconds. So this is the most useful app. And of course, the one more usage of this ES File Manager is that you can use this ES File Manager in order to install any of the other apps which you want for your Digipad. So this is one of the finest use of the ES File Explorer. So this is the top number 1 app you should have in your Digipad in order to make it very functional and a useful Digipad. So the second app on this list for this Digipad, and of course which is going to help you in downloading the apps from the internet and of course giving you a proper download dialog box, that is a most powerful browser right now available for Digipad, is the Firefox browser. So once you click on the Firefox browser, I think it will go into the home screen, and therein you can access the various internet files and websites which you need to access. And the greatest advantage of having the Firefox browser is that you can play YouTube on the Firefox browser. So let me just go ahead and show you how you can play YouTube on the Firefox browser. So right now I'm going into the YouTube website through the Firefox browser, and as of now the YouTube is still working on the Firefox browser. Some of you had commented regarding that the YouTube is not being supported on the Firefox. Well, right now on to this day I just accessed the YouTube from the Firefox, and as you can see it is still working. So let me just go ahead and click on one video and I'll show you that the YouTube works well on the Firefox browser and it's not of a much issue. So let me just go ahead and play one of the file. I think the internet is a bit slow, so it will take up a bit of a loading time, so that won't be a problem. So make sure that the video quality is set to 144p so that the video buffers fast and plays it in a proper manner. If you set it to a higher value, then it will be taking more time to load. So now I'm going to show you a video and play it on the Firefox browser for you, and of course it works with audio, and a lot of you have been telling this regarding the audio content not being available on the YouTube. So as you can see, the audio is working. I have given the volume here, the video is playing and the audio is working along with that. So the audio does work. And many of you who have been complaining that there is no audio while playing YouTube, I think there is a solution for that, and that solution is that you need to make sure that you have VLC media player installed in your Digipad. And not just installing, you need to play certain files, certain audio files or movie files through that VLC media player, so that the VLC player actually downloads the codecs required in order to play the audio files. So once you start playing some files in that and then you open up the YouTube in your Firefox browser, that is most likely to solve the YouTube audio problem. So go ahead and try that and tell me how you found this solution to be. So that is the second important app available today for the Digipad. And going on to the next app, that is the most important video playing app for Digipad. And right now, till now, we were not able to play videos while moving, while the car was driving, and of course the handbrake had to be engaged in order to play the video files. So once you have this MXPlayer, the most powerful video player which we all use in our smartphones as well, so just install this MXPlayer and you can play videos while on the go, while going on a journey, while driving. And it, of course, you know the quality of MXPlayer, it plays the videos very well and really nicely. And of course you get all the options such as previous, next, play, pause. You can change the video settings, and of course there is an audio feed also coming in properly and in a proper sync manner. So this is one of the most useful apps. And if you have some video files such as music videos or any movies, you can just put them on the SD card, you can put them on your internal storage of the Digipad and play it via the MXPlayer, so that the people who are sitting with you in the car, your co-passengers or your rear seat passengers, they can get some entertainment while going on. So that is the most important app for the Digipad in order to play movies. That is the MXPlayer app. So going on to the fourth app, which is a very powerful audio player app, and I personally recommend all of you to use this JetAudio app in order to play any audio files and not use the default audio player. Now, one drawback of this JetAudio file player is that it doesn't support the steering controls, but other than that there is no other issue, and the quality of sound you are going to get in this JetAudio app is going to be amazing. So let me just go ahead and show you why the JetAudio app is so important. And that is important because of these equalizer settings. So you get an X bass, X wide, and a Hall, AGC, and a pitch settings. And especially this X bass, if you turn this on and you play some audio files, your favorite beat songs, your pop songs or your rock songs, you will feel the great difference in the audio quality of the car. And if possible, let's just see if I can show you any one of the files by playing it. Now I cannot play any film songs because that is going to cause a copyright issue with the YouTube. So I'll just play some songs which are not so copyrighted files, and if I can play them, I'll just show you how that is going to be. So if you can hear right now, I am playing through the JetAudio this particular file called as Opening Night, and I don't think you can appreciate the beat on the smartphone speaker while you're listening right now, but this is giving a real nice bass effect, and this is not available in the stock player or the default player of the Digipad, and it sounds very nice and it sounds very professional, and it sounds like a very high definition sound coming on the Digipad. So this is one of the apps which you need to have. And of course we all love to hear music while driving in the car, and that is one of the most commonly used feature of any car entertainment system, that is you listen to music while driving. And if you have an app like JetAudio to help you in listening to music, there is no border to how good it can achieve and how well your ears will feel the music for you. So this is one of the best apps to listen to music while on the go. Go ahead and install this JetAudio app. Just try it once, and if you don't feel like you don't feel like the music is so good, you can uninstall that. But I guarantee you will start liking it the moment you install it and you turn on that X bass button. So now that is the fourth app, that is the most important fourth app. So now we have finished with the top 4 apps, which are the ES File Explorer and the Firefox Browser for Digipad, the MXPlayer for videos, JetAudio for the audio, and lastly but not the least, the Speedometer app for the Digipad. Now this Speedometer app was one of the most highly requested app for Digipad and most awaited app when I brought out the downloading and the installation video of this. And of course I want to thank all of you guys for giving such an immense response to this video. And of course, as you are seeing on the screen right now, this Speedometer app turns the Digipad into a futuristic display, into a modern smart display, something like right out of a spaceship. And of course, while driving, the speed keeps changing and it looks really good, and you have various certain options options inside like trip A, trip B. You can set trip meter. It shows the average speed, it shows the less speed, it shows the maximum speed which you have reached. There are so many various options available and the customizations available, which make it one of the top 5 apps available for the Digipad. Now many of you may have already installed this, and if you are new to the channel, if you haven't seen this app for your Digipad as well, just go ahead, go watch my videos, and you will get to know how to download and install all of these apps on your Digipad. So right now guys, these are the top 5 apps of Digipad which are my favorite collection of Digipad apps. The first one is the ES File Explorer and the Firefox Browser, MXPlayer for video, JetAudio for audio, and a Speedometer display for the Digipad. So if you don't want to install any one of these apps for your Digipad, I will leave a link in the description below of the detailed explanation of how to download and installation of these apps. Just go ahead and go click on the description of this video and you'll find the detailed video for each and every one of those apps. And if you want any other apps for your Digipad, well, of course have put on some other apps as well. You can go ahead, click on my channel, and you can get to know various other apps which I have also brought out for Digipad. So top 5 apps for the Digipad are these right now. So go ahead, if you haven't installed any of them, make sure you go ahead and download and install them and start using them in your Digipad immediately. So that's it guys. I hope you like this video. This is TravelTECH signing off. So before going away from this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like this video so that I get to know you guys support my work, and that will help me inspire to bring out more and more interesting videos and content for you guys. So that's it. This is TravelTECH signing off, and have a very nice day.